Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's our Loud and Local Band of the Week. This week, Dark Meditation. We've got our Loud and Local Band of the Week, Dark Meditation. You want to find out how to get their music? Go to the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com.
And then later on tonight, go to Southgate Roller Rink, because that's where they're going to be performing. Go check them out, the Southgate Roller Rink, playing songs off of their debut record, which is out now, titled Polluted Temples.
If you're loving local music, you're going to love Loud and Local, which is a show we have on Sunday nights at 8 o'clock. Great Pacific Northwest music. Bands like Dark Meditation. Beat Migs, and we've made it. It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. Look at he's jumping. Whoa! Look out! Wow! Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying, yes. Partying, yes. Fun. Looking forward to the weekend. Happy Friday, everyone. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, buddy. Yes. And before I forget, I want to wish my wonderful wife a happy anniversary. Whoa! Our anniversary is tomorrow. Did you say her anniversary? Our anniversary. I might have. I don't even know. Yeah.
How many years are we talking?
6 years.
6 years of wedding.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And we've been together for much longer than that. I cannot believe this is still happening. Yeah, 6 years ago. Still happening. I know. Wow. I thought for sure that like whatever injury, whatever concussion protocol she had going on, it would have been done by now.
No, it's destined to be. Dee Snider blessed us at our wedding in Vegas.
He did, yeah.
And, he was there, sort of. And, yes, it's been 6 years, wonderful years, and very happy to be with her.
Nice.
So happy anniversary.
One more year till the 7-year itch.
Oh, boy. You have to bring
that
there. Jeez, you two. I got a feeling she's pretty itchy, Steve, to be honest with you.
I don't even get away from her, me.
Hopefully Red doesn't have an itchy butt.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't even want to go there.
What a nice tribute.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
Let's get to our contestant today. We got George in Bothell. George, are you there?
I'm here. Happy Friday, guys, and happy anniversary.
Thank you so much. All right, Steve, get out of here.
Bye.
For those playing at home, George will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. George, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes.
The official name of the first Indiana Jones movie was Raiders of the Lost what?
Ark.
Yes. Verona is a city in which European country?
Italy.
Yes. Beginning in 1989, what TV show starred Neil Patrick Harris?
Doogie Howser, MD.
Yes. What symbol of peace surrounds the globe on the UN flag?
Repeat, please.
What symbol of peace surrounds the globe on the UN flag?
Olive branches.
Yes. Fourth meal was an ad slogan coined by which fast food restaurant?
Taco Bell, Jack in the Box.
Taco Bell, yes.
Yeah.
In what year did Richard Nixon resign as president of the United States?
75.
No.
74.
Yes. Oswald Cobblepot is better known as which Batman villain?
Penguin.
Yes. In which country was the musician Sting born?
England.
Yes. California's Mann's Chinese Theater is located on what street?
Sunset Strip.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct.
That's not too bad.
No, he did pretty well there.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of wiggle room for Steve.
You know Steve loves the wiggles.
Yeah.
Right.
What the hell is that?
I want that.
Someone's rocking a vest in
Yes.
this.
Look at that. Where'd that come from? My body. Came from your body? You pulled that out of an orifice?
That's right. You know it, BJ.
Well, I mean, I know that you can...
That is a very fancy vest there. It's got the
puffy vest, the Mariners puffy vest night tonight at the Mariners game.
Oh, man. God bless it. I wanted one of those. How did you get that?
You gave me the bag that they gave it to you.
Oh, wait. You mean it was in that bag?
Yeah. You said, here, you can have this.
You should pay more attention to the stuff you get there,
I
BJ.
know. I thought I don't need a backpack.
Say, I don't want this. You have it. I open it up, and there's a puffy vest.
Look at you.
that
You're
sucks.
styling in that.
It's a medium, though, BJ.
You've got a good form for that, too. You don't have a belly or nothing,
Yeah,
so it looks really good.
I'm sucking it in for this.
Well, then it would never fit me. All right, I feel better. It would never fit
It's
me
like
if
a
you're
cruel
barely fitting
joke
into
that
it.
they're like, here, you guys, have a vest. It's a medium.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that
That
would
look great in it, though, dude.
I do like it, though.
Yeah.
That's good. It's got the Mariners logo on a silver puffy vest. Yeah.
Those are I think the first 10,000 fans tonight.
Yeah.
Get this vest. So get there early if you want to get the puffy vest. Might be the coolest promotional thing they've ever done.
Yeah. That is
Well, don't
great.
forget the BJ and Migs shirts that they gave out one time.
That's true.
That
Yes.
was the coolest thing. Or the BJ and Migs cups, the red solo cups they gave out.
Those were okay as well.
Yeah, those. I mean, so this is probably the third coolest thing they've
It's
ever
in the
done.
top 10.
Yeah.
Well, you can get this one tonight, so there you go.
Go Mariners.
Well, let's see if this helps you out, Steve. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're still playing a game here.
I put the blindfold on already.
All right, here we go.
The official name for the first Indiana Jones movie was Raiders of the Lost what?
Ark.
Yes.
Tough one.
Verona is a city in which European country?
Greece.
No.
Germany.
No.
Italy.
Yes. Beginning in 1989, what TV show starred Neil Patrick Harris?
Doogie Howser, MD.
Yes. What symbol of peace surrounds the globe on the UN flag?
A dove.
No.
A frog.
No.
A pie.
No. Fourth meal was an ad slogan coined by
Jack
which?
in the Box.
No.
Oh, crap. McDonald's?
No.
Taco Bell.
Yes. In what year did Richard Nixon resign as president of the United States?
1969.
No.
1968.
No.
1970.
No. Oswald Cobblepot is better known as which Batman villain?
Oh, the penguin.
Yes. In which country was the musician Sting born?
Sting was born in Australia.
No.
New Zealand.
No.
America.
No.
Oh,
California's Mann's Chinese Theater is located on what street?
The Hollywood Walk of Fame.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct. You lose.
Damn
8
it.
to 5. Wow.
It's getting warm in this vest, I tell you.
I can tell, yeah.
The vest did not help you. Here you go, buddy.
Face is a little red there. Overheating.
Oh, it's doing its job.
Exactly,
On a
yeah.
cool night watching the Mariners.
Right?
Well, the vest works.
Steve tested.
Yeah, and I have no idea what traffic's going to be like tonight because I don't know if the president, when they're leaving, when what's happening. But
Yeah, I don't know
get
what's
to that
going on.
game as soon as you.
So you should just ride the West Seattle water taxi. Drive over to West Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Ride the water taxi with Joe and I.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
that's right.
yeah,
You're
that's
going.
right, you
You're
guys are
going tonight.
We are going
Oh,
tonight.
Joey, get an extra large one of these for your pops.
For your pops, not for yourself.
If you
for
don't
your
want, I
pops.
mean, if you want one, you should get it for you.
Yeah, well, I know how that works because like most giveaways are just one size fits all.
Yeah.
You know, hat,
that does
shirt,
not fit
sometimes.
all.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're gonna have like a little like stations for people. Like, hey, I want a small or I want a this size.
Yeah, if you're giving
I hope
out
so,
like
yeah.
if you're giving out like vests or coats or anything like that, it's got to. I mean, that is not big enough to fit me.
They figure that everyone probably knows somebody medium, so
Maybe That's what they did.
Just like, you get what
Everybody
you
knows
get.
somebody.
They're in coach at the vest company's like, dude, we printed way too many mediums.
But
we'll put a Mariners logo on it. We'll just give them away.
There are tall, big people here in Washington, though. I mean, really, more so than any place I've lived. Folks are bigger, not necessarily weight-wise, but just height-wise. So I think you got to at least have larges.
It'd be kind of amazing to get a big guy in one of those. It's like a tall guy, and just it looks like a crop top.
Yeah, well, that would be funny.
I just got that visual in my
That'd be
brain
kinda
now.
cool.
So.
I'll wear that.
I got to imagine they'll have different sizes.
I hope
They
so.
better,
Yeah.
otherwise.
Well, you're not even going in a game.
Yeah, geez, what's wrong with you?
I'll protest at my house.
The symbol of peace that surrounds the globe on the UN flag is the olive branch. George got that one correct.
Come on, Steve.
He also knew that Richard Nixon resigned in 1974.
74.
A little bit later than you thought there.
Yep.
And then he also knew that Sting was born in England. Yes. Man's Chinese Theater. What street is that located on?
Is that Hollywood Boulevard?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you just said the Hollywood Walk of Fame, which is not the street name.
Yeah.
So unfortunately,
Sorry, Steve.
couldn't help you there, and sorry for your loss.
Yeah, this is really
It's
sad.
a tough one.
Yeah. I feel bad for you, man. I think this was pretty much the beginning of your end. You peaked.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
Today is the day where it happened.
You're all downhill now, buddy.
Oh, man.
This is
It's
it.
cold, man.
Yeah.
Good thing I have this vest to keep me warm.
I know. You know what? And I got news for you. You better not have any food at the game because you will not be able to fit into that vest.
What if Joe wants to keep the vest for himself?
That's why I had that. I said, if you find it and you want it. But I think, actually, I don't know why either one of us wanted it because, I mean, we like the Mariners, but we have another team that we like.
That's actually true. You don't need a Mariners win.
But I
Joe,
need
get me a large. I'll swap this one with you. Yeah, there you go.
Well, that's not horrible. But I every once in a while, I do need to wear some Mariners paraphernalia. You know, if we're going out like to a game that's not a Red Sox game, the Mariners are my second favorite team.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I'll take anything with a Mariners logo on it
Oh, anything.
for free.
anything. Huh?
Well, what are you going to give me? Like a
I'll get you
fist
some
with
like
a-
leggings and like
There you go.
like a crop top.
Oh, you know what?
Ooh,
I'll rock it.
mesh Mariners crop top.
You know, those summer nights in Seattle get kind of hot. these
Yeah, they
days,
do.
So you might need a crop top.
Yeah, and leggings. They're comfortable for. Vicky already found the crop top for you right there.
Wow, there you go.
I would look amazing in
Show
that.
off your navel.
I'd look amazing in that.
How much is that? I'll buy it for him if
Plus,
he's going to wear it.
you don't have to worry about like putting on extra weight or anything like that because it won't get tight around the waist since
That's
there's
true.
there's
Oh,
no
yeah.
waist.
I need that.
Yeah.
That's a fact. If you can, Rev, if they make one, I mean, that woman does not look anywhere near my size, so if they make anything in my size that I won't rip putting it on.
the smaller the better.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, perfect. Some Mariner leggings for you right
Oh,
there.
look at the Mariner leggings.
Show your support.
All right. Those actually look kind of cool, to be honest.
They look comfortable.
Stretchy.
Well, it is time for Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Or you can text us at 77999. We got your calls. We got your texts. We're going to take those at 9:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. Brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. This is your opportunity. This is your chance to finally make a difference.
Finally.
Or maybe not, because nobody wants to hear what you have to say. But bottom line is when you get through, follow Steve's rule.
Simple rule, BJ. That's to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're going to gong ya. And then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Very important text we're going to start off with. It said, after yesterday's talk about the vein on the Snickers candy bar, when you guys eat a candy bar, do you take the bar out of the wrapper or do you use the wrapper as a handle?
I guess it depends. I mean,
If it's chocolate, I always use the wrapper as the handle. Or if
Yeah.
I get chocolate all over my fingers, and then how am I going to play with my phone?
that's good. That's a good
Well,
point.
you play with your phone with your left hand and then eat your chocolate with your right hand.
Yeah. It's
Problem
interesting,
solved.
though, like with Twixes and, with Kit Kats, I feel like even though they are chocolate covered and therefore have the same issue, but I feel like I take them out. But everything else I do sort of unwrap.
I'm a fast eater, so I have no worries about the chocolate melting on my fingers. I take it out of that wrapper and just go for it.
No.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It'd have to be like one of those like super sized ones, and even then it'd be
Even then, you're like,
I'll break it. If it's a big chocolate bar, I'll just break a piece off and then I'll eat it that way. I don't ever hold the wrapper.
Oh, all right.
I feel like I'm Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I always have to take little nibbles so I can really enjoy it and like spread it out. So I have to keep it in the wrapper. Otherwise, it's a
What
big
kind of
old
weirdo are you that you want to slowly eat your food and enjoy it
like
instead of
savor
inhale
the
it?
chocolate.
What is wrong with you? You're not an American.
What about those? Which Hershey bar has it so that you could break it into like its own little pieces?
The Hershey bar.
Yeah, just
Right,
the Hershey
plain
bar.
Hershey
Yeah,
bar.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking
I
about
don't know, like the
Toblerone.
Crunch bar.
Yeah, the Hershey bar.
What's that one called? That's the Hershey bar that you can break into like its own little like small
Danny,
pieces.
What is that station you go get gas at? What is that called? What do they
gas
call it?
station?
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
There we go.
I can always rely on Danny to know what I'm talking about.
Well, Danny will come through for
Do you
us.
guys break off those little pieces? Or
Oh,
just
yeah.
eat it like a savage.
Oh, no, yeah, break it off.
Break it off.
Yeah.
I break it off, but with my mouth.
Yeah.
I like to see if I can get it all in one
Well,
rectangle.
there's some new OnlyFans videos happening.
Sometimes I like to just bite into it if I'm around people, just see if anyone's paying attention. Because you'll get a weird look if somebody sees it's like it triggers like serious OCD for people.
It does,
Oh.
but do it
Oh.
more with a Kit Kat, and then you'll really
Yeah, just
make
bite
people
into the
mad.
side of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, without splitting it?
you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll people trip out.
It's like eating a candy bar with a fork and knife.
Yeah.
Like,
Nothing wrong with
people are
that.
Like, what the hell are you doing?
You are a fine diner, sir.
Or a pizza.
Pizza,
I remember the
yeah.
first time I saw somebody eat pizza with a fork and knife, I was like, what are you doing? Like, it's just too hard to eat. And then I try to eat a slice and like it bent over and all the cheese slid off. And like, that's why I did what I did. I'm like, all right, well, you have a good reason.
There you do.
That's
Yeah.
the only time I'll do that is if
Yep.
it's too greasy or if it's too hot. Because
Yep.
we were going to Portland one time, actually for BJ's bachelor party.
I had such a great time not being there with you guys.
weren't there.
And we stopped at Old School Pizza, and I was so excited to eat Old School Pizza that I just like went and picked it up. The entire thing just fell on my shirt.
Those are big ass. Those are like New York style slices.
the
It
only
was
thing I
so
missed.
hot. I think I got a 3rd-degree burn from it and they're just like, you could have just waited like a minute.
Right. But how can you?
You
No, you
can't.
can't. I'm
You've been
so-
looking forward to Old School Pizza for
It
years.
was so great.
So sad I missed. That's the only part I missed about that, not being on that trip, was that.
Old School Pizza part.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to get you out there. I got to
Right?
get out there too. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of places I got to go to. That's the problem. There's just not enough time.
That's a
'cause
good
this
point.
job gets in the way. They won't let me just like not come in and go eat places. I tried to negotiate that in my last deal. What do I just go eat the places and you pay me?
This text says this is the same question today that I asked yesterday, and I will continue to ask. What the hell does BJ's kids do at the station? I will ask this until you guys answer. LOL.
Oh, so this person continues to just
Dude, it's so hard.
Every day they
sometimes
ask?
people are
Oh.
like, "You never read my text." I'm like, it's shocking, I know, but we do get a lot of text, and sometimes you just lose some in the shuffle. They're not really here. They're not even real people.
yeah.
It's
You've never met me. You've never seen my wife, right? Therefore, she doesn't exist.
It's all make 'em up.
It's a storyline.
I
Yeah.
live in Canada.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even have children.
No.
You know what? This isn't even a show.
They're holograms.
They're voice actors.
Yeah, this is not the show you're
That
looking
would be
for.
amazing.
Some radio shows use voice actors for different reasons. We use them to pretend that they're BJ's kids.
I have a question back to this person. Is why do you care what my kids do at the station as opposed to what everybody else? How come they don't ask what everybody else does here?
Maybe because they hear us more on the air.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, because they are on from time to time, but you're right, but not as much as the rest of us.
So Joe's behind the scenes. And
Yes.
he's just here to pump us up. So whenever we
he's here to pump us up. That's it.
He's the Deepak Chopra of BJ.
I'm not sure even Steve knows the answer to these questions, actually.
They're in the room counting daddy's money. Right?
They're in the room
that's what
counting
they do.
daddy's money. That's what they do.
$15 million is a lot to count every day.
All right, well, there you go. I think we've answered your question, sir. They're in the room counting my money, which probably isn't too far
I know. Joe edits audio for our show.
Yeah, he does.
And puts together like some of the best ofs or the reruns that you hear on the radio show.
Podcasts, the daily podcasts.
Mm-hmm. Other stuff, and also pumps us up.
And he pumps us up.
Yep.
And I'm not sure what Sarah does.
She makes sure that you don't disappear.
Yeah,
When you go wander the halls, she's the one that has to either go into the bathroom or find you.
that's true. Yeah.
Social media stuff as well.
Does trivia questions, too.
Yep, all the good beat makes questions come from
All
Sarah.
the good ones come from
Shut
Sarah.
your mouth.
Also, she's been told to get drunk a lot and tell stories.
No, she's not told to do that. She just willingly
does that.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay,
a perfect marriage. Of
Most importantly, she's here to embarrass her father.
Yeah, there's that, too.
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday she went wedding dress shopping, and boy...
Oh,
She did that.
How'd
was-
that feel, Dad? I bet that's a trip.
Well, I'm not... I mean, I can't believe
my daughter found her belly button yesterday. So, I mean, these are both...
Congratulations!
That's, I mean, yeah. It's,
Well, And I mean, to share a sweet moment off air, as Steve was showing me the video of little Tatum just discovering her belly button. I'm like, Steve, you don't understand. What I'm seeing there are reminding me of when Sarah was that age, and now instead of those pictures of belly button finding in the bathtub, I'm seeing wedding dress shopping pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Sarah wedding dress shopping.
Oh, there you missed it, BJ, right there.
Belly button.
Found her belly button.
belly
Then she
button.
farts. She'll fart right here.
There it is. Yeah,
Right. That's the more proud part. Is not that she.
She had this look on her face too. She knew what was up. She's like, you know what's going on.
She did. She gave the look like busted.
Yeah.
Like how I look at Vicky when I get busted.
Yes, that's why. I mean, really, it's. That's how I knew. I'm like, I have seen that face before. That's the fart face.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we're not making it any better because I laugh every time she farts. So now she's actually trying to force a fart out.
Oh,
That's-
well.
that could be dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah, talking
Yes,
from
it
experience.
could.
Yes.
Yeah, that could get that. Yeah, you better. Yeah.
She does like the dad hunch over and lifts the leg. Oh no.
Gosh.
Boy, mom is just probably so happy this child is in her life.
There's probably a reason why she doesn't let me stay alone with the child much because
Heck, I won't let you stay with Danny for that reason.
That's true.
now Danny's been lifting his leg and farting too.
Yeah, Danny was actually a lot cooler until he had your influence. But yeah, so Sarah went, and I thought I wasn't even supposed to see dresses. I guess I'm not supposed to see the final pick.
Well, you're not the groom.
Husband.
No,
You're not
that's
getting married to her.
No,
Wait,
there were some traditions where the father they say are not supposed to see the dress either. That's what because I
Sarah,
walk her
did you
down
just
the aisle.
really not want the headache of him being there?
Well, of course he's not going to be there. I didn't think at least he wasn't supposed to come shopping with us. I for sure didn't want that.
I was told that by somebody. Of course, you're not going to go wedding dress shopping with the bride.
Yeah, no, I thought that was weird too. I wouldn't want any dudes there. Well, and then my mom afterwards was like, "Oh, we have to send him some pictures," and I'm like, "Are you supposed to do that?" I was like, "Whatever, I don't care."
think it matters if the dad sees the dress.
I have no
I'm sure,
idea.
unless we're talking about like those weird thumbnail video type dad-daughter relationships, I don't think there's a problem.
I don't know these rules. All I know is that I know they're going to ask me for money. That's all I know.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
I did notice that your net worth went down on the
Yes, it did.
internet to 700,000. So that dress was pretty expensive.
Whoa, dude! I went from 12 million to 700,000.
You were up to 15.
Well, what did you just buy?
What the hell happened in my life?
Did you buy a cameo from Snoop Dogg to rap on your new record?
That's what did it.
Wedding.
Oh, that
Sarah,
would be
your
amazing.
wedding, I have no
I know.
idea. Your wedding just killed my net worth. I used to be a somebody.
happened?
I don't know. Where are they getting these numbers? This is horrible.
We need to get a hold of Tom Ford, who seems to be the person who's posting these things.
Yeah, Tom, what's going on? How do you figure this out?
Is he listening to the show and says, "There's no way this guy's making 13 million or 15 million."
Yeah, that's a huge jump.
That's an expensive wedding dress, Sarah.
It was.
Better
Sorry,
look
Dad.
amazing.
Sorry,
I don't
I
know
gotta
if
find
that's
out like
good
this.
or bad. I mean, $700,000 is a lot of money, but I don't know. For a whole net worth, does that make you a loser? If that's your net worth? I mean, I'm a homeowner. I mean, I guess my house is my house considered an asset?
You get like, you had no problem when he was saying you had worth 15 million, but now you're like insulted.
Yes, who wants to be lower than they are? I think my house should. I have a house on Mercer Island. That's got to be worth more than that, doesn't it?
But wouldn't you rather people thinking you make less that way that people aren't hitting you up for like their new ideas? Like, hey, BJ, I got this $1 million idea. I need some money from you, Mr. 15 millionaire.
Yeah, I don't listen to people. So
now, if someone hits you up, you send them a link. Look at what's going on, man.
I think I'm insulted now. I feel like I should be.
Well, write Tom and be like, yo.
Well, Tom, I think, I hope. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's all I am worth. I really haven't checked it out.
Look at this is getting in your head.
You're so sad now.
Yeah, wow. I feel like
the wedding's off. Dad can't afford it. Dad's broke.
Yeah.
Tell J-Rubs.
Well, that's really
Can't
yeah.
afford him anymore.
If that's all the money I have, Sarah, you need to go figure this out.
When did this happen? And also, what are you guys checking his net worth every day?
Right?
No, because we just talked about it.
Oh, so you rechecked it again?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Every time we talk about it, I check because I want to see how much it's gone up. But today it was
Yeah, this is like Bitcoin.
I went
It's
from
fun.
15 million to 700,000. You're right, Rev. This is cryptocurrency nightmare.
It's not to the moon anymore for BJ.
I mean, I went to the dentist yesterday, and that was probably a big bill.
How's your insurance? That's maybe the problem.
Damn.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, so it was quite a day. They were out all day, pretty much, doing this. And
We were, yeah. Mom's in town.
How many dresses do you think you looked at?
I probably tried on around 20.
Do they hook you up with wine? I heard stories.
No. I got no champagne. I got a bottle of water. Which
Would you
was
go to Walmart
fine.
to try on these dresses? Like, I hear a lot of these places, they hook you up with Walmart.
Yeah.
No, not the places we went to, I guess. We went to the wrong places.
What about like a nice charcuterie board?
charcuterie?
Yeah, well, if you can say it, they'll give it to you.
What was that? Yeah,
That's the problem. You got to be able to say it. What do you want, sir?
Try that again.
We don't
Yeah,
sell
one more
those here,
time,
sir.
one
We
more
don't have
time.
those. We don't have the charcuterie board.
Sarah, I thought you were going to do a romper.
Yes. Well, I mean, there was a jumper at one of these places, which I loved. A jumper is a long romper for those who don't know.
Oh, okay.
So me being me, I like rolled up the pant part and like kind of got the whole visual. Mom took pictures. Yeah, and I mean, I tried on a bunch of really pretty dresses, but I'm definitely leaning towards the romper look.
Yeah, which
Is that the cheapest?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Boom. Now you don't have any money, BJ. You're okay.
yeah, this romper look though is definitely like I don't think I've ever seen anybody rock this.
No, it's not even like made. Like we would have to like
yeah,
tailor it.
It's to the point where you go, wow.
Yeah.
Are you going to get your face or Johnny Rubber's face on it?
Ooh, like on each boob?
Fine.
Okay, well,
Or on the
these
butt.
are bad ideas.
Well, we were
all
getting
of them.
tacky now.
Yeah. Oh, now we're getting tacky.
I'm getting married in Vegas. It's just all tacky.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you're going to get married in Reno now. How much Dad makes these days.
Oh, yeah. Way
You gotta
way
get
off
married.
the
Like
strip.
maybe you should
Maybe
get married
it's
at one
good.
of the local casinos. Is really where you should get
Yeah,
married.
we do have some friends at the Snoqualmie Casino.
We do.
I mean, at
Have
this
it there
point,
instead.
Yeah, in the
let's-
crew.
Let's get that done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll
I
see.
mean, we can't. Vista Prime is out, but the buffet is good.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as I have a nice charcuterie board.
Charcuterie.
But it's nice to have those pictures. At least you did put on some like regular style wedding dresses, which you look fantastic.
Yeah,
and
I felt like a real adult.
brought a tear to my eye. But I know that's not what you're going to be looking like at your own wedding.
No.
So it's
We'll get one in front of like a green screen. Like bring it here to work. See if you can borrow it. We'll take a picture. That way you could superimpose her in that dress in the wedding.
Yes, that's a great idea. And then you can send that to like all the relatives.
Okay.
So they won't be totally disappointed.
Tony, your voice makes me think you're not going to do that, BJ.
I'm just trying to get through this.
I know it's tough, man. It's okay. I remember the first time I lost $15 million as well.
It's hard. Yeah, you know what it's like. You're from it. You know what it's all about. Oh, it's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Your calls, your texts at 933 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Oh, this is awesome. Someone just texted and said, I surprised my husband with Kraken tickets for the last game of the season. Nice. It's next Friday. We're so excited, but neither one of us have been to Climate Pledge Arena just yet. Do you have any tips or things that we must do while we're there at the arena?
If it's the first time, I would say go right at opening so you can just kind of walk around and get a feel for the place because it's fun just to do that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun stuff to check out. Like, the concessions are just all over. So, like, just when you think you've seen everything, all of a sudden, like, oh, boom, there's Din Tai Fung.
Yeah.
Find something new, and you have to try all of it.
Get there early enough so you could go into the team shop before the line.
the lair.
The line gets crazy. Like, we got there like around 5:45. My wife and I, when we went to the game last weekend, and it was already a pretty decent line. So
yeah, it'll pack out.
And it doesn't really slow down in between periods. It packs up again, so you don't want to miss the game. So get there early enough so you can go into the lair and spend a ridiculous amount of money because everything in there is awesome. And I wear a size large if you're looking for something for me. For all this, Well, for all this free advice. I think no, I'm kidding.
Yeah. I'm very proud of both of you, and all three of you, because none of you mentioned Shaq's Chicken, which is usually your go-to.
That was next.
Yeah. We were just building up to it.
Yeah, that and it's just implied by this point. Like if you don't know Shaq's Chicken, use that.
That or the pizza, the Ballard Pizza Company one. That's really good. There's so many good. Dude, it's funny because another texter just said, Steve, I saw that you took your wife to the Kraken game. What'd you guys get for food? Because I know your wife doesn't like the meat. Well, she likes the meat. It's just not plant-based.
Yeah, plant-based.
Wow. She's not in the car, is she?
I don't know.
If you want her to continue to like the meat, I hope she's not in the car.
She is plant-based. She's vegan. So, yes, we did not get Shaq's Big Chicken. We went to, there's an actual, BJ, you'll love this. And I think your daughter would definitely love it, is that there's an Impossible Foods stand.
That's pretty cool if there's a whole stand with Impossible.
And not much of a line, shockingly, which is great. So, like, went in there, got the Impossible burgers. You could either get it with cheese, or if you're full vegan, they have ones that don't have cheese on it, which is awesome.
That's a great idea.
And I have to say, because the burger was great. I do like the Impossible burgers, but they had French fries there, of course. And, of course, French fries are always there's no.
I feel like those are plant-based all the time.
Yes. Their French fries were awesome. I don't know what brand they were, because it's not.
Probably meat-based. Wouldn't it be great if the French fries were meat-based?
Like, we cook them in beef lard.
Yeah, it's like, it's completely the opposite. Oh, no, this is made of cow.
Joke's on you vegans. You just ate a meat fry.
That's a mutato right there. A mutato. Here you go.
But their fries were amazing.
I have to try it now.
Yeah, so highly recommend. Check it. It's right by the Lair also. So once you get out of the Lair.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Straight to the Impossible Food
I feel like if you can get to any place and get there early, it's really, you get to walk around. There's so many things to see, so many things to eat and drink. And then you get your fill of that, and then you get to go watch the game.
Well, my thing was, I like it. We went there, we got our food, we sat down, and boom, out come the players for the warm-ups. Because that's the fun part, too.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
It's just fun to be able to just, like, watch. It's like, it's while you're eating, it's an easy thing to check out. That way we're done eating and we're ready to rock once the puck's dropped.
Yeah. I like that. I like that idea. It's like going to a Mariners game and getting to watch batting practice. It's the same deal, man.
Or like going to the Pen and watching the pitchers warm up. That's my favorite part about the Mariners games.
That is a cool spot. You're right. And sometimes I remember our buddy Eric Powers, who works across the hall. He used to DJ right by the Pen. Like how to get to the Pen, he would have a little DJ party before the game and say, "Hey, what's up? Eric's playing the hits for you."
All the relief pitchers get hopped up on MDMA and they just start hugging each other while Powers to the people.
That's exactly what you need to do, man. You got to get hopped up in order to get out there.
Is that performance enhancing or not?
Well, there's a reason why the bullpen didn't do too well the last few seasons. All because of the sweet jams that Eric Powers was kicking out.
Sweet jams.
That's what it is. Well, we took care of that, didn't we? Yeah. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Speaking of hockey, a few people have been texting, hey, don't forget to wish luck to the T-Birds and also the Silvertips. Playoffs start tonight for the WHL. That's right. Wow. Your Seattle T-Birds, they're going to be taking on the Kelowna Rockets at ShoWare Center tonight.
Okay.
And also then you have Everett, the Silvertips taking on the Vancouver Giants, and that's over at the Angel of the Winds Arena in Everett.
So it makes me think, since they're hosting the beginning, is that they are the better teams.
They absolutely are.
The higher seeds. Yeah. That's cool.
I believe Everett did really, really well. I think both did well, but if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, but...
Oh, so it could be a battle. It could be a battle of the Pacific Northwest between Everett and the T-Birds again.
Oh, yeah,
that's always a fun thing if they end up meeting for whatever, the conference championship.
That'd be pretty badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good luck to both teams.
Wow. Okay. That's cool.
And affordable hockey to go check out. Some people are now falling in love with hockey thanks to the Kraken. You want to go to a live experience but don't want to drop that kind of money at a Kraken game.
Yeah.
Head on over to either Everett or Kent, and you can see some great hockey.
And they're both great facilities.
Oh, and playoff hockey?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's junior hockey, collegiate, or pro. Hell, even high school if you go to Minnesota. Like, great games always happen.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right, Steve. I mean, I've always enjoyed those games. And it's like you said, for below the NHL, it's really good entertainment when you think about it. I'm not, as opposed to maybe some other sports where you get to go see their below stuff.
And you're like, ooh,
yeah, you're like, all right, well, there you go. I'm not going to bring up the XFL or anything.
You better watch your mouth, man. They just put out like a big announcement that they're going to be tremendous or something like that, right, Danny?
Yeah. Oh, did they put that out?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Rock put out a video. He's been tweeting about it.
The website's redone. They have new merch.
New logo.
Yep.
What it makes me wonder, though...
They better have the Seattle Dragons be a part of it.
Well, that's the key, because the USFL, of course, does not have a team here in Seattle, and therefore I don't care. But yet I felt like I cared a lot about the XFL. Was it only because we had a team?
Yes.
Okay, that's because I feel like...
And The Rock, man. The Rock is the ultimate ambassador for it.
Well, that's going to help.
Ooh, their apparel's cool because it's all black and white.
That's why you like it. Yeah. All right.
Listen, a new logo.
Yeah. I mean, look, if we have a Seattle team, why not?
Oh, yeah.
I think they're going to keep the Dragons here. I think they might redesign some of their logos and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be here.
I remember seeing that picture of The Rock where he had all the XFL team helmets behind him, and I was always wondering, is that like a nod to be like, hey, don't worry. teams that want to say are coming back.
That would suck if he puts out an inspirational video with all the helmets behind him, and then all of a sudden, yeah, but these guys aren't going to.
That'd be great. At the end, he goes, and all of these teams, and he just throws it down. It doesn't matter about these teams.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
and then they're all gone. Yeah, there's that picture Vicky found.
Yeah, see, that would be horrible if that was the case.
And he's holding the Dragons helmet.
Well, yeah, if he's holding our helmet, we got to be one of his favorite teams to keep. You don't put one near your breast like that.
Well, it looks like, I think if the other helmet, I'm not sure if that's that St. Louis team, but if it is, those are the two teams that did the best attendance-wise. So I wonder if he's just like, these are the teams that make me money.
Yeah, you got to keep us for that.
Yeah.
All right, well, hey, listen, good luck to The Rock,
Speaking of sports, BJ, so I want to know, did you notice that the Rookie of the Year kid threw out the first pitch at the Cubs game, and it was pretty cool, but it'll make you feel old, LOL.
Yeah, because he's 42.
He's 42?
Yeah, Thomas Nicholas, who we talked about, again, Rookie of the Year came out in 1993, so...
Still one of the best movies for
He also
baseball.
played Kevin in American Pie, the greatest film of all time.
I forgot about that.
Boom, I just blew your guys' brain.
I totally forgot about that.
I forgot about that.
Whoa.
I didn't put two and two together. I didn't forget about it. I didn't know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did know and forgot, and Danny reminded me, but I knew a long time ago and then completely forgot a long
Makes
time
sense.
ago.
They look a lot alike.
So I guess he reprised his role as Henry Rowan-Gardner to throw out the first pitch for the Chicago Cubs last night, and he even used the same throwing motion from the movie when he threw out that pitch. So
that's funny.
That's awesome.
Like straight, because remember he hurt his shoulder.
Yeah, he broke his collarbone or something, and it healed super fast. That's why he started pitching for the majors.
I love that movie. I think it's on Disney Plus.
It has to.
It should be. Yeah.
I totally forgot that Gary Busey was in it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I kind of want to go back and see it now.
You go ahead. Let me know if it holds up.
I mean, I got Batman to watch first. They're both very similar, too.
Oh, you're not watching. Well, you are really. There's no way you're watching the Batman this weekend.
Tonight.
Tonight, you're going to watch the Batman.
I hope.
Yeah. Oh, I can't.
Yeah, we'll make sure and turn off all of your lights and everything so you can actually watch the movie.
Rev's already making it so he doesn't
bump up the brightness on my TV.
Dude, yes.
So good luck to you.
All right, maybe I won't watch it. It's kind of.
Wow, look at this. I mean, here's what I'm saying is I know you won't want to watch this. I know you're not going to like this.
I like every other Batman movie.
No, I know. That's why you're not going to like this. There's a lot of people who love the other Batman movies.
Does he kick ass at any certain point in this movie?
You got 3 hours of a lot of not kicking ass. That's
How
the
long
problem.
does it take until he starts kicking ass? That should be.
Well, I mean,
I don't want no Ang Lee Hulk.
Here's
movie.
the thing.
Oh, wow.
He starts kicking ass. Sure, it happens. But then he stops kicking ass for a very long time. Then he kicks ass for a little bit, but then he stops kicking ass. Then he drives his car and drives like a kicking ass drive a car guy. But then he stops doing that too. There's a lot of, This is
an amazing review of a movie.
I know. I just know you. I loved it because it's a lot of whodunit detective work.
Right.
But that's not ass kicking. That's just him brooding and then he meets certain people and they brood with him. Then he goes over there to this guy and they brood together. There's a lot of brooding.
To My Chemical Romance, at least, or something like that. They're going to be all brooding.
Yeah. And I will say this, Rev, you haven't seen it. Vicky, you have.
Yes.
I was very upset with and everybody knows this character's in the movie because it's been in the trailers, but I was upset with the portrayal of the Penguin. I don't like what they did with the Penguin. Not that Colin Farrell did a bad job and the makeup work was great. It's just how they decided to say, here's what the Penguin's going to be like. I found that upsetting because I have a different version of how I like the Penguin to be.
Danny DeVito.
I hate that version too. I really do. I like the Penguin. To me, is a lot more like upper class, and he's got he's more refined in his own weird way. He's eccentric, but he's not a thug. In what I remember the Penguin to be. Like, he's smart and he has connections. He has a little refinement, which is why he wears that suit and kind of looks like a penguin in the first place. At least what I remember from the Batman
I
comics.
thought he was just playing the thug because he was trying to work his way up the ladder. So he was playing what he needed to play in order to eventually become what we know as the
Yeah,
Penguin.
and maybe that's it, Vic. But I don't remember him being that way in my day.
Fine, I won't watch the movie if you guys are going to make me not want to watch the movie. I mean, this is.
Oh, you're not going to watch this movie.
Conversation makes me not want to see the
Of
movie.
course, I'm trying to save you.
I know what you just did. Thank you for saving me 3 hours.
Yeah, there you
BJ.
go. I know what you
In
like.
3 minutes, you guys turned me off to the movie.
See, there you go, Rev. We bet it. You bet that he would do it. I told you he's not even going to do it. I win this one.
Well, someone said, "Hey, pretty good summary, BJ, of the whole beating up description."
Yeah, it really is. Again, I liked it though, but I will not watch it again because I already know the whodunit part.
But I
of it.
sent you and Evite to come over and watch it with us tonight.
Oh, Yeah, sorry.
E-Vite.
I won't do it.
Welcome to 2008.
I'll be right over there, Steve. Yeah, I'll be over there
I
in
haven't figured
2009.
out the Facebook events thing yet. I'll get to that eventually.
No, e-bites are much more. Yeah, that worked out.
Oh, the guy who texted us asking what your kids do for work here. And you were like, well, what about everyone else? He says, I know what everyone else does. Danny Johnson likes makeup.
Yeah.
Vicky does meme research, and Rev gets mad at BJ.
No, that's true.
Oh, you know what? He's got a good point. Okay, well, and then now you can add their counting daddy's money to that list because I think that's just as accurate. Yeah, that's a good call.
So I want to know, why do vegans not eat cheese?
Because cows make it.
Yep.
Comes from an animal.
Yeah, pretty much. If vegetarians, obviously, all they care about is not eating meat.
Exactly.
Vegans go to a whole step further, and it's like, we don't want to eat anything that is making animals do things against their will, even if they're alive. So to the point where some vegans, the hardcore ones, not only will not eat dairy, but also won't eat honey if it's being made by bees because they feel that the bees are being forced to make the honey.
Or won't wear silk either because of silkworms.
Oh, see?
If you're like into the whole animal thing.
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Well, and it's again, I felt like I was forced to be a vegetarian, so therefore, and this is nothing against anybody else. So the idea being that plants also, they have done research to find out that plants can feel pain, and plants have their own. Granted, it's a different way, whatever. So it's like, well, when you take and you step on a blade of grass, how many creatures are you killing without even knowing as you're just walking across the lawn? That's why my
wife only eats tinfoil. She's the hardcore vegans.
That's why that argument to me, I want to say to human beings, you just need to shut up. Because you don't know how many creatures, in microscopic level, how many creatures are you killing by breathing. Mm-hmm. It's just like, you can't use that as an excuse anymore, especially since when you take a look at the way God designed the planet, you got animals that go hunt other animals. There's predator and then there's the prey. It's just a cycle of life, baby.
Yeah, plus, hot dogs are delicious.
Yes. So, but if you're doing it for other reasons like health reasons,
I've got some plant-based sausage that you'll love.
Oh, do you really?
Get away from me.
What are you doing with your sausage, and why are you sticking it in plants is what I want to know. I mean, when you think about the ramifications of that particular statement.
Ramifications?
You know what I'm
saying? The hell? I just got an email.
I got a plant-based sausage for. I'm like, okay, how did you make that?
I just got an email from Human Resources wanting to talk to me.
Why? Why do they want to talk to you? I'm sure there's probably some plants out there that have some unusual holes in the soil, and they're probably wanting to talk to you about that. There you go. All right. Well, we ended the show on a high note. That's what's important.
Happy Earth Day, people.
Happy Earth Day. Yeah, you're right. Steve's helping out on Earth Day.
Planet. We love the Earth.
Steve's taking a sausage and he's doing some plant-based care with it.
Nobody loves the Earth more than Steve Miggs.
Yeah, nobody loves the Earth more. What's Steve doing over there? I thought we were building something for Habitat for Humanity. Oh, Steve's doing something for humanity.
Steve's just yelling something about being plant-based, and I don't understand what that means.
God, the images are fantastic.
But he's laying face down in the dirt.
Yeah, he is. But he's doing his exercises. That's what we tell the children. All right, anyway, why would anybody listen to this show? That really should be the question.
We've been wondering that for 20 years.
Why would a woman open the emergency exit door on a plane? Oh, I don't want to hear this. I'll tell you at 9:50 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. A California woman went on a tirade against airline workers and then escaped an airplane through the emergency exit and inflatable slide just before it was due to take off in Buffalo, New York on Tuesday.
Wow. All fairness, you're sitting next to Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she reportedly proceeded to run around on the airport tarmac before being apprehended by police. How about this? Spencer Brown, who's an offensive tackle for the Bills, was on the plane and tweeted about the incident afterward.
Awesome.
There's another guy you don't want to mess around with on a plane, though. You know what I mean? When you think about it, you're being an idiot. I don't want to know that an offensive tackle is on the plane that could really put me down.
What did he say?
He said, sitting on a plane, a lady is pissed. Lady pulls the emergency inflatable slide to escape the plane. Lady is running wild through the tarmac currently. Cops have arrived. Flight ruined. Memories made. Nice.
Dude, the picture's amazing. You see the little slide thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, America. Ryan Castle, he's up next. He has a 12-pack.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
I want the hot mess bitch.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah. Shredded cheddar, grits, 2 eggs.
What about the straight up bitch?
Straight up bitch.
Okay.
The easy bitch?
I feel like there's a theme here.
I don't know what that theme is, though.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll figure it out.
Lots of coffee, too.
Let's get down to that
Yeah,
bitch.
you can get the bitch blend drip coffee.
Yeah.
I hope they have like a drip bitch.
A drippy B. I don't know if we want that. Do we want a drippy B?
What the hell is a Mexican mocha?
That's Vicky. That's it.
Well, I mean,
BJ and Migs mornings on The Rock 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How much does bankruptcy cost?
Well, bankruptcy costs, of course, vary depending on what type of case you're filing. There's a certain amount of court costs and other out-of-pocket costs that you're going to have in any case. The filing fees in a bankruptcy case are about $300, whether you file Chapter 7 or Chapter 13. One of the things to watch out for when you're shopping for bankruptcy attorneys or looking at the different cost options is that a lot of times, especially the really cheap places, don't tell you up front about all the court costs and whatnot that you're going to have to pay in addition to the attorney fees. So make sure that you get the full picture when you're comparing prices of bankruptcy lawyers on what the attorney fees are, how much your court costs are going to be, so that you can really make a true comparison.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.